We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. The Midsummer Classic between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on MLB Network. I'll be joined in a moment by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, but first let's give you a look at this year's American and National League All-Stars as voted on by you, the fans. Final preparations being made on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2021 National League All-Star.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star Game. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low twos. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for the American League, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number one.
First pitch, 7:05.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Betts is retired, and there's one away. So striding in, Alex Bregman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. Bregman has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting first, from the Los Angeles Angels.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Mike Trout is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And the pitch. Popped him up. Nevarez has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. It's the American League nothing, National Leaguers coming to bat. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game, exclusively on MLB Network. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
All right, let's check out the American League All-Stars on defense. And I'm locking in today on Lourdes Gurriel. And with a name like Lourdes, he's going to be smooth defensively. Up the middle, he helps his team in a variety of ways, and the bat plays as well.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Ozzie Albies.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
I got to count 2-2.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Bureau? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
First pitch on its way. Christian Yelich is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the three-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for, taken for a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Albies stands at third with one gone in the inning. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. From the stretch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Acuna digs in now as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Ready with the 2-0. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. The set and the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's fallen behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Low for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
The 2-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Alvarez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Albies onto the grass, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning.
Batting fifth. From the Houston Astros, the designated hitter,
George Springer the next to hit, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
batting fifth. From the Boston Red Sox.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Two balls and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. The 2-2. Ground ball right side. Albies brings it in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Now to the plate, Nolan Arenado. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Nolan Arenado.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try again, 1-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping into the box, Juan Soto. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And that's taken for strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
One strike now from Cole. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The second for 1. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2 ball.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Cole into the windup. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, got the ball.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. And we are tied 0-0. Jacob deGrom is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 48, Jacob deGrom.
All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
The second baseman, Lourdes Gurriel.
First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. fouled off. Got him.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And he misses. 2-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Albies scoops it up, and that's the second out.
Batting ninth from the Minnesota Twins, the catcher, JT
Digging in,
Realmuto.
JT Realmuto. In previous duels with DeGrom, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
0-1.
Third inning, no score to this point. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count.
DeGrom has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. From the belt, the pitch skied into very shallow right. Bellinger's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. AL leaves one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Corey Kluber enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the American League, number 28, Corey Kluber.
Standing in, Omar Narvaez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Here it comes. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Outside, 3-0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Here it is, the 3-0.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter,
and this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ozzie Albies. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Here's the pitch.
Inside, ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
There's ball 4.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. First pitch coming. Here it is. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And that misses 1-1. Oh, there 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The 1-2 on the ground to the right side. Scooped up. There's one. On to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Aaron Nola takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 27, Aaron Nola.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now at the plate, Mike Trout. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Man, it's a pitcher you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Ready on 1 and 2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Yordan Alvarez. Line drive, base hit to right.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Here's George Springer. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The 2-0 on the way. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
This one's down to third. Oh, but the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
So coming to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Comes set, the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
2 men are on with 2 men out. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
The 2-2 pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Acuna's there for it. And the inning is over. AL leave a pair. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Kenta Maeda, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 18, Kenta Maeda.
With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning.
Yelich.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. Make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
The 2-1 home.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Swing and a miss as he was way early on that one. 3-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now the 0-1. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. It's right on the money, and Real Muto got him. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Hit sharply on the ground. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Chris Paddock is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Now for the National League, number 59, Chris Paddock.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to go is the second baseman, Lourdes Gurriel.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Okay.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1 and 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he fouls this one off. No runs, 4 hits. No errors thus far for the American League. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate, JT Realmuto as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Paddock A 25-year-old. He throws a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and a two-seam fastball. No runs, 4 hits, no errors thus far for the American League. A bouncer to the left side. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Mookie Betts is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 1-0. In the air, down the line and left. Soto is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
The batter, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
So stepping in, Alex Bregman, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and 2. Here it is. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Swing and a ground ball to 3rd. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Daniel Mengden gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 33, Daniel Mengden.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Mengden, a 6'1" right-hander. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a cutter, a slider, and a changeup. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Ready on 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Stepping up now, Juan Soto. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. A runner at first with no outs here. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 home.
That's a ball. I got to count 1 and 2.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. And there's a base hit on the line.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez. And that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line drive to left. Alvarez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1 and 0.
2 down, runners at first and second. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Line toward the alley in left center, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. John Gray takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 55, John Gray.
Into the box now, Mike Trout. No hits to this point.
The center fielder, Mike Trout.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. Outside, 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But
started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2. Swung on and missed. He got him.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
So now to the plate, Yordan Alvarez. As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One out, nobody on. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. George Springer is on deck. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, George Springer. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ball 1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order too.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, if bats like this make every hitting coach happy. This is what they all preach. Stay inside the ball, stay behind the ball. You can see he lets this one travel deep, then just inside outs this thing off the right center field wall. That's some rare power there and a little bit scary to opposing pitchers.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0.
2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Long run for the right fielder. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of our All-Star Game coverage in a moment. Brad Hand enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the
Now
6th.
pitching for the American League, number 33, Brad Hand.
Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A 1-1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is a called strike 3 on the corner.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
At the plate, Christian Yelich. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Into right field, that's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. The 0-1.
1-1. Ball back down.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fouled away. Fouled off. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the National Leaguers. Still no score. Kirby Yates is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 39, Kirby Yates.
7th inning ready to roll, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Now the pitch. 2 balls and no strikes. Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Pitch on the way, and he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Wilmer Difo will come on now and pinch run here.
For the American League, number 2, Wilmer Difo.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-0. Liner in there for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and that batter didn't miss it.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Over to Albies. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5 to 4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more of our All-Star Game coverage in a moment. Wilmer Defoe stays in the ballgame in the 9-hole and takes over at second base.
Now playing second base.
Colin Moran is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Moran.
Taylor Rogers gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Rogers.
Ball one. Now the 1-0. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. And the pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Here it comes. Hit softly on the ground to third. And that's out number one.
The left fielder, number 22. Juan Soto.
Ready now, Juan Soto. He went down on strikes last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the NL is on the board first. It's 1-0.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
At the plate now, Omar Narvaez. And it's fouled away. No hits to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it, and that's the third out. So only one hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The NL's on top, 1-0. Colin Moran is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Number 19, Colin Moran.
Jordan Hicks has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Jordan Hicks.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. Pitch on the way. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Standing in now, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll take a look at ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Runners on first with one down. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
On the move is Trout from first. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So he can't make contact there on strike 3, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. So striding in, George Springer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Matt Chapman will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 26, Matt Chapman.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. He's working on bringing home the tying run, standing at second base. Ready with the 1-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
The set and the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger's under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. AL leave a pair. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Giovanni Gallegos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 27, Giovanni Gallegos.
Jahmai Jones is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. The 0-1 pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Gallegos, the native of Mexico, he throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Paul Goldschmidt will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Right on the inside black with the slider. Laid off but called a strike.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Wilson Contreras will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he fouls this one off. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more of our All-Star Game coverage in a moment. Jahmai Jones will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning.
Now playing second base, number 74.
Paul Goldschmidt will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first
Now at
base.
first base, number 46, Paul Goldschmidt.
Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Kenley Jansen.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Wilmer Defoe. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Miguel Sano will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 26, Miguel Sano.
Here's a chopper for the shortstop. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now back, first baseman, Olson.
At the plate, Matt Olson. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Standing in, JT Realmuto. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. J.D. Martinez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
J.D. Martinez.
Taken but called a strike. Its way, the 0-1 pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. Oh, but the feet of the shortstop is off the mark.
Dan, if they're going to crack Drew, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. In tight at 93, ball one.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
The 1-0 delivery.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Fouled off.
Kenley Jansen is one of the best in the business, and he knows how to pitch out of jams. He's in one right now, and I wouldn't bet against him.
And it's fouled away. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So striding in, Alex Bregman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes. Ball one.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball called strike, 1-2. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. This will lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The set and the 2-0. And he fouls this one off. The set and the 2-1. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the tying run is going to score here in the ninth, and we are right back to where we started.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
To the plate now, Yordan Alvarez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bellinger's under it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the one run scores here in the frame. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their ninth inning lead has evaporated. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up, all tied at 1-1. J.D. Martinez will remain in the game in the number 9 spot and take over at catcher.
Now playing second base.
Corey Dickerson is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Dickerson, a defensive change for the Americans. Now playing center field. Number 23, Corey Dickerson.
Jose Peraza will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. Salvador Perez is also into the ballgame as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate.
Number 13, Salvador Perez.
Alex Colomé comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here it comes. In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And there's a base hit. So it's a pinch hit single, and there's your possible winning run aboard to start the bottom of the 9th.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
David Peralta will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1 to count.
A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough in a broken bat.
The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Brandon Crawford will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Brandon Crawford.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Ready with another two-strike offering. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And this one's in the dirt. Possible winning run on first, one man away. Just hung in there on that one. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Here's the first pitch. Juan Soto stands in as he looks at ball one here. Possible winning run stands at first with two out here. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Fouled away. Now the 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Possible winning run stands at first with two out here. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike three, and the side is retired. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, all tied at 1-1. Corey Dickerson stays in the ball game in the 9-hole and takes over out in center field.
Number 6.
David Peralta will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now in right field, number 6, David Peralta.
Brandon Crawford will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 9 spot. Reyes Maranta takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 54, Reyes Maranta.
At the plate, Matt Chapman.
Leading up for the American League, the designated hitter, Matt Chapman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 2-0. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last one was. The difference between 3-1 and 2-2. 2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, Dan, obviously a good game plan by the offensive team. Bunch of knocks, but they can't seem to get any runs going.
Boy, as a pitcher, Dero, you're always trying to minimize the damage. Lots of traffic, but so far, very little to show for. You wonder how much longer he can keep this up.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Raimel Tapia will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
American League, number 17, Raimel Tapia.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1 fouled off. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
So now to the plate, Matt Olson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. One and 0. Here it is. Delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. The set and the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hopped up. Tatis is there. And that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied at 1-1. Raimel Tapia stays in the ballgame in the 8th spot and takes over at second base. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the power-speed combination. Fernando Tatis Jr. Jeimer Candelario will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Number 46, Jeimer Candelario.
Roberto Ozuna comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
Roberto Ozuna.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike one.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Now here it comes. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Hit hard towards center, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Love the approach right there to get on base with a leadoff knock to start the bottom of the 10th. They don't want this game to go any farther than this. They want to end it right now. Let's see how the manager plays this.
At the plate, Omar Narvaez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The winning run is at first base. Popped him up. Bregman shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the National League,
Ahmed Rosario will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 1, Ahmed Rosario.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And it's 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with another two-strike offering. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. The throw to third. And he'll get there at third, and now the winning run's only 90 feet away with just one out. Manny Machado will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and one out in the inning. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. The 1-0. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 1-2 pitch. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Austin Romine will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away. Ball 1, well below the zone. And a pivotal moment in this one. Tie ball game, bases loaded, but the possibility of an inning-ending double play does still exist here. Ground ball left side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
And in an All-Star Game atmosphere like this, it can sometimes be hard to single out one player for an MVP award, but the writers here have spoken as you get a look at our All-Star Game Most Valuable Player presented by Topps.
Well, I have no problem with this selection. He came out here to compete with the league's best players, and he really put on a show. That's what All-Star Games are all about, so this is well-deserved.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Reyes Maranta gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.